Well, it can happen to anyone. This may look like a setup, but believe me, no one wants to get bogged down out here. However, it does give me the chance to show you how to get out of a similar situation. Having had extensive experience of travelling off-road in this country, I made sure that one of our vehicles was fitted with a winch, but we still have to dig down and place branches under the tyres to give us purchase on the very soft sand bed.
John, would you do us a favour? Your swag, everything's zipped in your swag, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay guys, live cable.
I've seen a winch cable break under strain before, and believe me, it's extremely dangerous. The pressure on the cable is greatest near to the vehicle that is being winched. If it snaps, it'll whip back. As a precaution, we wrap a swag around the middle to prevent this whipping action that could be lethal. The key is to be patient and to winch slowly, taking up the slack. Too fast and we will get bogged down again.
Very unfortunate to get stuck there. Came down here last night in the dark, tired, a little bit dehydrated, made a poor decision. Looked down the slope and I could see where there'd been a campfire, and I could also see roots of the trees. So I thought, oh, that must be hard sand. Drove down there. As soon as I got in, I realised it was soft. And I bogged out on the underside of the vehicle. But we're fortunate, we've got one of the vehicles set up with a winch. Here's a little tip. When you're winching and you tie your shackle on, you fix your shackle on like so. When you do it up, a lot of people do it up really tight. The problem with that is by the time you've loaded the vehicle and you've pulled it out, it can have tightened and you can't get the thing undone. So once you've done it up, just undo it a fraction. It's still going to hold tight once there's load on there, but it means when you get out, you can easily undo it. Little things like that make all the difference.
Reminders of the harsh reality of living in such an environment are never far away. Travelling in vehicles can lull you into a false sense of security, but step out into the blistering heat of the day and it's not long before you're reaching for the water bottle. Climbing a hill, he saw stretching out before him a series of hills with water springing out of the top of them. Stuart embraced the challenge of finding water. Once he'd found a reliable source, he would carefully plot it and then plan his future journeys around its location. True to his character, he chose to do it in his own way. He took little guidance from the Aboriginal people who had lived off the land for thousands of years. There's even less water in the creeks and rivers of Australia today than when Stuart crossed here. As we finished recording this piece, it began to rain. But this lasted for just 5 minutes, a torment for everyone who's living here under drought conditions. A powerful reminder he would return to the creek many times in his explorations, allowing him to forge further north. Here I'm looking forward to recreating the sort of camp